Hey guys, I'm HB, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is easy jazz blues guitar improvisation. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and we also became a member of the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. So what are we talking about today? This. We're gonna learn this solo which I just played. It's really simple to play, but I'll show you how to make it groovy, swingy, and also we analyze the whole thing to understand what is going on. The solo is really simple to play from the technical side, but from the groovy side, from the vibe and everything, still has some challenges. And simple soloing doesn't mean that's bad for all the advanced players out there. I mean, you can take Miles Davis as a great example. Technically, he was not the greatest player, but he controlled time and space and stuff like that. And that's what we're doing here. It's really simple, but we also, I'm going to show how it's played, but also analyze it for you that you can understand what's going on to improve your playing and also to get your own ideas. So let's get started. All right, guys, first we need to check out the modes which are played on this blues in F. F blues is the most common blues key on jazz blues. So we have a 12-bar blues with 1 bar F7. Let's take here F7, 1 bar B7, 2 bars F7. So it's just the normal thing with quick change. Then we play 2 bars B7 and back to 1 bar F7. Now comes the special thing. Then D7, 1 bar, then 1 bar G minor 7 to F7, C7, and at the end we have a turnaround with on 2 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the turnaround is F7, D7, G minor 7 to C7. We don't play the chords today, but we need to understand the form. So 1 bar F, I'm going to quickly play it through that you see the form. 1, 2, 3, F7, 1, 2, B7, 2 bars F7, 2 bars B7, 1 bar F7, 1 bar D7, G minor 7, C7, and turn around. Okay, so that's the whole thing. That's the form. Now we can play the F minor blues scale over the entire form. This will be this here. That works over the entire blues, of course. But we want to play jazzy today, so we really try to understand what's happening with the chords. And we try to adapt to the chords. So on F7 we play F mixolydian, which in this case I'm using this pattern here. 2, 1. So that's F7 mixolydian. Okay, that's played on all F7s or blues scale. You can also mix it up, which you're going to see we will do in the solo. On B7 we play, of course, B mixolydian, which will be this one here. 1, 3, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 6. So that's B flat mixolydian. is played on all B flats, B flat 7s. On the D, we play D harmonic, Phrygian natural 3. Phrygian natural 3. So that will be this one here. 5, 6, 4, 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. Well, in case of this solo, we don't really use it, but just that you know. There are several modes which can be played on the D7, but for today we just do one. That will be Phrygian natural 3. It's like Phrygian, if you already know Phrygian, like this here. It's really simple. You just take Phrygian, this is 1, flat 2, flat 3, and you just put the third note up half step. That's Phrygian natural 3. Yo. Okay. On the G minor 7, we play Dorian. This will be like this: 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 3. And C mixolydian, which is the same as B flat before. So these are the modes which are played. You can make an exercise just playing the modes through. I'll quickly show you that one before we proceed to the solo. It works, okay, but of course that's not the way it's done. It just gives you the grid where you work around with your soloing. So now let's get to the solo. In most cases you try to build motifs and start to develop a motif. In this case the motif is this. So we start with a phrase here in the F blues scale, so 3, 1, and then go to mixolydian, and then it goes to B flat here. So it's a really simple phrase, but there's a lot of knowledge behind it. We start with the F blues scale, and then we go down mixolydian and to B flat. Okay, we have 1 bar B flat, so 1. Then we have 2 bars of F again, and then we do the same thing again. We repeat the motif, and then we continue with the same rhythm motif, but we going up now. We're going up over this, and now we switch again to mixolydian. So we're mixing up the F blues with mixolydian, okay? Even if it's only a few notes, there's a lot of knowledge behind it. Let's see how the first phrase sounds like. Okay? Next would be, then it goes to B flat. Now we repeat this opening phrase, like here, and now we switch to B flat mixolydian here, and now we do when you play mixolydian, this is the triad of the mixolydian, you know, and there you always make an approach note to the triad. So we have, and then approach note. And then again we switch to mixolydian. So that's what's happening here. we go back to the original phrase. And now we only have one bar F7, okay? So this is 2 bars B flat. Back to F. And now it goes to D. Then we have, we repeat the rhythm phrase all the time, as you noticed. I'm gonna play you. And now, what is happening here on the D7? This here, 4, 5, 4, 2. Now this is an approach note to the D. In jazz, we often work with so-called approach notes. We are approaching the D half step below. And then we just play a D arpeggio. Okay? Because you hear it's a D. Okay? And now comes a little phrase that's typical bebop line on the Gm7 to F C7. So what is happening here? We start here. This phrase is really special, and on this you can learn a lot. So we have here, we start again, we have Gm7. This is the triad, the flat 3. Now we make a double approach. I was talking about approach note, and this is now a double approach. What is double approach? We approach half step below, and then diatonic above, and now you can approach this note like this. But we make a double approach. We make the first approach. The second approach is chromatic above, chromatic below. We have chromatic below, diatonic above, chromatic above, the chromatic below. And now we enter into an arpeggio to Gm7 9. This is a G minor 9 arpeggio. And then we move to C mixolydian, just down the scale. And now comes a turnaround, and it goes like this. Similar as before, F, approach on the D, and then again the triad of the Gm7, and down to the triad of C. And now we followed the chords in the turnaround. So I'm gonna play it slow and then with the track a little bit faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole thing. What you didn't see, I have my foot on 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you have this 2, 4 feeling, you make these little dead notes in between automatically. This cannot be taught. You just need to get into the 2, 4 vibe with foot on 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay, Now a trick to make it sound a little bit more groovy, like especially this is a line of swinged 8 notes. If you make the accent on the end, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you on the upstroke you make the accent. So can you hear that? Then you get this extreme laid back feeling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if you don't do that, it sounds more straight and more advanced. Sounds a little bit cheesy, but if you make that, you get this extreme laid back feel. That really works. And also when you do this little phrasing, make these little pull-offs. You do this as little pull-offs, and that this way it swings a little bit more. I'm gonna play once again. Yo guys, that was the tutorial easy jazz blues guitar improvisation. It ain't easy, but it sounds easy. Well, I mean, as I said, from a technical side, it's possible for most of you. But try to understand which modes are played, how they are played, how you develop a motif in a rhythm way, and how you create this laid-back feeling. And also don't forget, play the whole thing with foot and 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You know, this gives this special vibe which you don't get when you don't do that. Yo. Yeah, that's more or less what I wanted to say about that. If you want to have this in rhythm form as tabs plus the backing track where I played piano, by the way. I'm also a piano player. Used to be a jazz piano player. Then you can download it in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join there. Make your premium membership account to download the stuff, or a free member account to just follow my tutorials the better way, and also to, you know, you have more possibilities to find exact the lesson which is for your level. And if you have any questions, you can also book a private online guitar lesson there with Skype, or you see the information there. Good, that's all me and Dr. Pink have to say. We're saying bye guys, and we're gonna play a little bit for you at the end to give you more inspiration.